What's up, everybody? It's Gone Turbo here. This is Skyrim Special Edition on Xbox One. It is November 2018, and Skyrim Special Edition has been out for 2 years now. And in today's video, I wanted to do a little bit of a anniversary update, kind of a state of the union, kind of a state of the state kind of video, which really is like where we've been, where we are currently with Skyrim Special Edition. And again, this is on Xbox One, and just kind of give an update on how things are going with mods coming out and what the status of modding is right now, and some of the good and really excellent mods that are out there. Recently, I've had a couple of load order videos, and I appreciate the support. What I'm seeing, if we were to think about mods that are currently out, if we were to think about what's really been kind of happening, it's kind of slowed down a little bit. Not completely, with mods not coming out. Mods are still continuing to come out, but I'm definitely seeing mods coming out that are more player home based, armor based, and weapons. A little less on the weapons, but you know, some different unique armors, and some character overhauls, you know, like female meshes and things like that. They're all well and good. Not a lot of things coming out that are graphic overhauls. Not a lot of things coming out that make your game look significantly different. A couple of little things here and there that are gameplay based. So it's kind of been slow when it comes to my particular taste of looking for mods that might make your game look different, maybe look better, that might change something significantly visually. Just wanted to share with you in my load order a couple of new mods that I've been trying, and actually maybe a couple of mods that have been out for a while that I'm now giving a shot. So most of my load order this past, I don't know, many months, I think I did a September load order video. Gosh, maybe the one way back in March. One over the summer, I believe. Nothing has changed with my graphic overhauls. Still have the graphics pack, Divine Texture Pack furniture, Whiterun Stonewalls, Rustic lands. I have the T4 GTR, 34UM3R, Tombs, Caves, Mines mods, which are excellent. Skyrim Imperial Forts and Dungeons. I am trying Divine Cities. I really like Divine Cities, and I really like Divine Cities Villages, which adds a number of different villages, little settlements, and unique kinds of things throughout the world. Unfortunately, I've had some performance issues since I've downloaded these, so I've gotten a couple of crashes, and this is the only big thing that I've added to the game. So I'm still continuing to play with it to see what happens, but I've had a couple of crashes since I've installed these mods here, but I do really like them. Everything else is pretty much the same. Veydosebrom I'm still playing with. Some immersive mods when it comes to characters and NPCs. Northfire's Photoreal Mountains is still my favorite. Nordic Snow. I have recently I plugged back in realistic horse breeds. I believe this had an update because it had come out on the on the more recent list, and figured I had some space in my load order. I got 400 megabytes, so I wanted to try this again. It just makes the horses look nicer, more detailed. Realistic 2K textures, so it's really neat. Trying Louder Nature. This one's been out for a long time. It just amplifies birds and insects. It can be a little bit too much sometimes, but if you're into that, then give it a try. I still have the still music Skyrim mod in my load order. I just really like some of the variety that this music replacer, or in addition to, provides. One of the mods that has recently come down is what was called Maidens of Skyrim. It was a RUNP texture replacer. That was taken down, and at one point I cleared out my reserve space. I re-downloaded my mods, and this has always been kind of my backup. It's called Texture Tweaks Female Face Edits. It's 31 megabytes, and it's very lightweight, and it only changes female textures. No body mesh replacers. So you have the vanilla body, but it does add a nice looking improvement to females. And it's only 31 megabytes. So if you're not really all out with maximized female replacers, hair, you know, faces, and all that kind of thing, this is a nice replacer. Again, it's only 31 megabytes, called Texture Tweaks Female Face Edits. Fashions of the Fourth Era was one that had come out a few months ago. Put it in my load order. I'm just absolutely loving it. Gives a nice variety to characters and NPCs, and they change their clothes throughout, you know, the days, so it's a little more realistic. Still going with Old Kingdom armor and weapons. All mods that I've had in my load order for quite some time now. More enemies for Skyrim. This is a new mod that has come out, and it adds lots of enemies to Skyrim. You might come across incredibly large things like trolls and werebears and Reeklings. I'm not sure how to say that. I did come across a troll that was like, I don't know, 5-6 times the size of a normal troll, and 2 swipes and my character was dead. So very challenging, very difficult enemies if you come across some bigger creatures, but I wanted to give it a shot. And in terms of weather and lighting overhauls, I'm still going with Obsidian Weathers and Seasons. Just absolutely loving this mod. The variety, the ambiance and atmospheric look that it gives to Skyrim, and a lot of variety. I have True Storms and one of the patches that exists. This is the spectral version. Minty's Lightning During Storms, Realistic Waters 2, and Color Patch Remover, Restore Vanilla Settings. I wanted to point out that I have Rustic Weather's Modularity, and there's 4 of these mods here. What these do are, if you have a weather mod, or if you don't, if you just have vanilla and want one aspect of Rustic Weathers incorporated into your game, then you can simply just download one of these singular mods. So there's 4. There's snow, there is rain, fog, and clear and cloudy. So let's say you're playing with, in my case, Obsidian Weathers and Seasons, and you don't like the look of the snowy weather. You can download this, put it underneath, and when it starts to snow in your game, you will get the Rustic Weathers mod snow particles and coloring and lighting. Same with rain and fog and clear and cloudy. Now, the one thing about clear and cloudy is that the Rustic Weathers and Lighting days are actually shorter, meaning the sun sets earlier. That's the only thing I don't like about Rustic Weathers, and the main reason that I don't use it. If the days were longer, then Rustic Weathers might be the main weather and lighting mod that I use. I tried this snow mod with Divine Atmospheres Aetherius. That is another one of my favorite weather and lighting mods, but I don't like the paper cutout snowflakes that mod provides, and Milk Drinker Snowflakes didn't seem to be working since the update. So I tried this with it, and it didn't work with the Divine Atmospheres Snow. So I've seen it and have tested it with other mods. So if you're looking for some change in a particular weather effect, then give these Rustic Weather's Modularity a try. Really neat to be able to have a little bit of options there. So that is my load order, and again, I'm using Obsidian Weathers and Seasons. So kind of again, the state of mods right now are continuing strongly with options. Player homes, player homes, and things like armors and some little tidbits here and there. But in terms of graphic overhauls, weather and lighting overhauls, there's not much new coming out. There hasn't really been anything new coming out. Landscape overhauls, even things like mods that might change the way your cities or your towns look. Nothing really new happening there. No new grass mods coming out. No new rock texture mods or things like that. So if we were to think of overall some more significant and steady and popular kinds of overhauls, there's definitely choices. I'm using the graphics pack, but there's Skyrim graphic overhauls. There's Dark Ages and the Divine series. Those are Tarshana mods. The Dark Ages mods cover almost all kinds of textures in the game, from ground textures to towns and villages textures, food textures, animal and creature textures. So you have some variety with those mods. Skyland, landscape overhauls with Skyland, and even textures with forts and caves and mines and buildings. Rustic Lands that I'm using, Rustic Lands Blended, is the mod that I have that changes the texture of the ground in that same category. So there's variety and there's choice with those kinds of things. In terms of weather and lighting, all kinds of mods that have been established that work well and what might suit your taste. Everything from seasonal mods like Aquanoctium and Obsidian, to some more significant overhauls like Vivid Weathers, Divine Atmospheres, Rustic. There's all kinds of mods that exist. I want to avoid this skirmish. In terms of like a water overhaul, you can't go wrong with Realistic Waters 2. Grass overhauls, there's choice there. You have Veydosebrom, which is what I'm using, seems to be the most popular. There's ones like Unique Grasses or Dense Grass, and oh gosh, another more significant one that I just can't remember. Verdant, there it is. So there's definitely variety out there with how you might want to change the look of your game. So I would encourage you to check back through any of my videos and see what you might see in any kind of topic, and check out that video. I definitely have covered a lot with these overhauls, with these weather and lighting mods, and I'll continue to provide updates and highlighting mods that come out that might be more suitable for my taste. I'm probably not going to cover a lot of things like player homes or unique armors. I don't know. It depends what comes out that might be worth looking at. But I do appreciate the support that you guys have given me, and again, I will be continuing to play and provide mod updates and suggestions, and techniques to make your game look absolutely fantastic. So thanks for watching this State of the Province, State of the Union, State of the State video, and I'll talk to you again soon.